so my daughter decided to burn up the stove. So we have no stove. So I have to actually make some meals for next week. So Instant Pot it is. So I'm just gonna put some chicken in here, some seasonings, cook it down, make sure it's soft. Take the bones, because there are bones in the chicken, and the skin off of it. I'll probably make some stock out of that using this again, but that's all I can do. I have the stove, so yeah. Until next week. So the chicken that you saw me get last week, my 8 things of my chicken thighs with the bones and the skin. This is all I'm just going to be putting in here. So all 8 pieces. Eight pieces of chicken. And then I'm just going to add a tiny little bit of water in here and some seasoning, and then probably put it on, I think I'll slow cook it for about 4 hours. And that way it will all be off the bone. That way I can take the bones out and the skin off, and then I'm just going to make some chicken stock from that. And that's all I can do without a stove. So a little bit of water, maybe like half a cup of water. Salt, I don't even know how much is here. So I'm probably going to put about half of this on here. And the pepper that I just got at grocery outlet, a little bit of that, and definitely some onion powder and some garlic powder, and that'll be it. And I'm just going to cook this for about 4 hours. Until it falls off the bone. So, slow cook 4 hours. So, I will let you guys know when I do take it out and what I've got to do with it. So we'll see you then. Okay, do you guys remember me planting my basil plant? I don't know what happened. I kind of have a green thumb. You've seen me plant things before. Everything else is doing fine, but my basil plant decided to die. So I gotta plant another one. We do use a lot of fresh basil here, like on our pizzas, inside of our spaghetti sauce, all the rest of that. So I have to plant another one. Now I got these at Safeway for $3.99. It is 2 living basil plants. So I just took, of course, my basil pot. So I had to take out my old dead basil plants, and now I am just planting in these. Have you guys ever had this happen? I mean, generally, I know it is winter time, but for some reason, it just decided to not live anymore. So if you guys have any suggestions, this is one of my herbs that I am going to be growing, but I'm going to be growing more than this. I got to get some cilantro and some chives and definitely parsley. So if you guys have anything else that you want to see grown here in my house, let me know at the comment section down below, and I will get those plants ready and I will show you how to plant them. But there we go. My basil plant is now planted. I have a nice new pot of basil, which will probably be gone in like 2 weeks. But there we go. Okay, so this weekend was pretty weird. Like I said, I don't have a stove, but I do have a skillet. So I will hopefully get my part for my stove by this weekend. So I will definitely record me putting that in. But right now I am just making the kids their breakfast on a skillet. And honestly, they absolutely loved the bacon better on the skillet and the hash browns rather than me cooking them into a pan. So I'm thinking, why not use this every time? Now, I also have my Aunt Jemima pancake mix that you guys saw me get last weekend in my grocery haul. Yeah, so I'm cooking up them some pancakes, some bacon, and some hash browns for breakfast. Normal breakfast for my kids, you guys should know this by now. It's either pancakes, waffles, or crepes. My kids don't really like eggs, and that's perfectly fine. I like feeding them what they want. So right now I'm just cleaning off my griddle and I'm putting on my pancake mix. Now I did leave a little bit of the bacon grease on there. Why not? I mean, I've seen people put maple syrup on bacon. So, why not use it to cook pancakes instead of me having to put butter on there? But these pancakes rose so much in there, and I just made 6. That was plenty for my kids, and there we go. There is breakfast. Yay. Okay, it is so hilarious. I mean, the dogs are knocking around my camera. But the funny thing is, this weekend, my 2 little ones decided to play together. My boy was on the Xbox One. My baby girl, she was on my computer. They were playing together. It was so nice. So nice to actually doing something together. Next week, I have some plans, so you guys wait for that. And I will let you know next week exactly what's happening. Have a good night. You can't stop